guys, Kev. Welcome back to my Minecraft. Today is going to be a little different. It's more of a build episode than anything else. I'm still going to continue like the main series. So hello to the goat. But I decided because I was doing some mess around in creative, and I actually built something in my main survival, but I didn't want to tear it down, so I decided to like make a, a creative world of that seed. So I hope this creature makes me so nervous. And that is a mock-up of a future build I was messing around with. So, but that's not what we're doing today. Today we're building a bridge. Because originally, like, after the events of my last episode, of me freaking out about the villagers being gone and everything, I decided to venture as far south as I could, and I had built a bridge to cross here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build, like, the bridge that I built. So, well, originally it was a dirt bridge, but, like, I tried to make a, tutorial on it in my survival, but like I had to but really what we're doing, we're gonna make a 2 wide bridge and what we're using is cobblestone. I'm not entirely sure how much cobblestone I use, so I just like got enough cobblestone, smooth stone, some smooth stairs, and dark oak. Dark oak will come in later, but first we're gonna set down like the cobblestone. So, and also what we're doing with the smooth stone is like we're making like kind of a pattern. So one, and then two. Oh no, needs to be and two, and it's basically going to be that pattern all the way across. But for safety reasons, we're gonna start with one block at a time. So 1, 2. No. 3. Wait, I've already messed up. So it wants to be this kind of pattern, or at least try to be this pattern. I mean, you can do whatever pattern you want. This is just the one that I built. But if you're following along, like basically I went with this type of pattern because I wanted to like mess around with like texturing and all that. And eventually we will get to that. I'll get to that later. But yeah. I mean, I've already messed up. That I'm gonna do this because basically just pillar across like this pattern, like cobblestone and smooth stone and smooth cobblestone, smooth stone until we've reached the other side. Or if you're brave enough, just do it like this. Actually, it's actually more efficient this way. But I was so worried about falling, I forgot I wasn't in creative. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many blocks I actually used and actually made it, because it was very a spur of the moment build. Because, like, in my third and most of majority of my episodes are the reason I want to start doing like these. I'm calling them build-a-sodes, and mainly, and I might mainly be doing that more often. I mean, I'm still gonna be doing my series, but like, I feel I really haven't done a lot of building in my series yet, besides the bridge, and I just thought it was easier just like recreate it and creative than having to do it again in the main world. And put a spruce down here, there, and I balance things out. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So if you're wanting an exact number, like you're going to be using about 22 smooth blocks and 22 cobblestone blocks to make the actual bridge. And what we're about to get to now is those logs. So yeah, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. So yeah. And you want to repeat that on both sides of the bridge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, what? I think I went down a little too far, but like, really, you should have at least an even number of blocks on either side. If not, that's completely fine. But yeah, and we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Go down 7 blocks, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wait, 10. Well, you can go down 7 or 10. Like, you're not really gonna see this pillar. I didn't really have to go down this far. You just want to at least make it look symmetrical with the other side. And actually, I think it's creative and I've messed up. Yeah, basically repeat on the other side, I guess. But like, I kind of messed up already because of that. You at least, like, you don't have to do as many logs on this side as you did on the other. You just make it look at least somewhat symmetrical. So you should have at least like 7 on each side, or like 7 dark spruce logs. So 7 times 3, that would be 21. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So you should use at least about 28 spruce logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Wait, that's 10 again. And if you want, like, you can leave it like this, or what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out some of the cobblestone here to like expose this a little bit. Not a lot, not a lot, but just some, so you can actually see the pillars, like it's actually attached to a thing. But yeah, once you've done that, like you're just gonna need a lot of spruce logs. Like if you live near a forest or you have like your own tree farm, you might want to have at least like a few stacks. Cause like I basically had to just keep running back and forth towards my farm. But like next, what you're gonna do is we're gonna pillar out this way and just make it a beam of sorts going all the way back. So it's gonna be about, I guess, 12. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you're gonna have like 19 more spruce logs on either side of the bridge to act as like kind of like supports. Just go all the way across. And I just realized I don't have all the materials that I need that I made this bridge without. And you gotta want to be careful about where you place these. Just like stairs, like if you place it a certain way, like it'll be up like that, but if you place it like this, it's not gonna be like that apparently. Well, depending on where you place it, like if you have a block already out like a that, it'll be like that. But just do this again across. Actually, what I did here, I actually had some spruce stairs that I had, because I just had a lot of spruce, but you can use whatever materials you want with this. You can like leave it completely cobblestone or work with whatever other stone you want, but this is like what I used, and if you're following along, like these are materials you would want to use. Another dark. Actually, that's not even. I had used oak fence, so I'm not going to use dark oak. Wait, no. I'm not sure that's enough either, so. But yeah, but like, you also want to like have the oak fence or whatever. Like, you can use stone, maybe put stone fences across this, but I'm just going to replicate what I did there, so. But I didn't put it all, put these actually. I think I did use stone fences. I did use stone fences. Or stone walls. Cobblestone walls. Yeah. I'm gonna do this all the way up. Not that. But cobblestone walls all the way across. Like this. So there's about 12 blocks, so you about 12 cobblestone. Like, no, like 19. I'm pretty sure it was at least 20 blocks that we used for the actual bridge and the oak logs, so you're going to use the same amount for here. Just do that all the way across. Just do the same thing on the other side. With the oak fences, like you want to go out like every other block, so actually I don't think it was that close. Like place these like every other block so they don't like link up really. you're gonna probably use about just as many, about 20 or more of these fences. And then you want to go back in with the oak logs. Like you want to go in, like go to the ends here and just go out. Three, 1, 2, 3, and this third one, you'll just knock this out. Like I guess I could have already put that there, but yeah, you want to go too high and just like turn around and do the same thing. And we're gonna go down here and do that. Go to the third block right here. Place it again. Block, place it again. Go 3 high. Unplot. You want to go 3 high on all these. I mean, you may have to like jump and like do this, but yeah. So it should look a little like that. And another thing that I did to add some type of realism to it, I took some. I don't remember if it was stone slabs or spruce slabs, but I'm gonna use like some stone slabs and place them on top of here to make it look like it kind of has like capped ends, like whenever like the villagers of Mason's Cove like made this bridge to go south to connect with the other villages, which is something I'm gonna do in my survival. I really want to like try and connect all these villages together and make kind of like this narrative thing. And like we're almost half done. Yeah. Another thing I didn't do, but I might do here. I'm not sure how many blocks, but like I have thought about like going all the way down, like where this third one is, like go all the way down to here. And if you're wanting to try this in this seed, I'm not sure if you can do it on PC, but I know you can do it on Xbox. I will put the seed number in the bio if that's something you want to do. And also, while you're there, hit that like button. If you're enjoying this video and if you want to see even more build-a-sodes, that's what I'm calling this, like, might, I don't, let me know what you think about that. But, if you'd enjoyed this so far, hit that like button. If you want to see even more builds, let me know. And if there's certain builds you would want me to do, like, let me know in the comments. And if you don't want to miss out on any more episodes of like my survival or other build-a-sodes, hit that subscribe button. But let's continue on with this. Yeah, I like that a lot. One thing I try not to do is like I don't want to disturb like all of this right here because I love the way this looks, like the silhouette kind of, or because like I'm gonna have even more builds, so it's probably not in creative. I intend on doing a lot more builds in my survival. I just decided to make this like to like recreate this, and I didn't have to like tear down the one that I already made. But yeah, so you want to go here and go all the way down like we did on the other side, and then actually what you can do do that, and just go all the way down for about pretty much all the blocks. So you're gonna about use at least 20 spruce logs on each leg of this. Like, if you decide to do this, you don't have to. Like, if you just want to like build this main part, that's fine. But this is just an addition that I just decided spur of the moment. But we will finish this, I promise. Oh, I'm definitely adding that in my world. Probably next episode, just like a quick thing. But yeah, we are actually almost done. Another thing we're gonna do, like you want to like go in with about 6 spruce fences. You just want to go on the sides here on each block. And now that's not so. It's not symmetrical. It's not symmetrical. Let's do the same thing on this side. Let's make sure they're all kind of lined up. And yeah. And we are almost done. Just 2 more things we need to do. Another thing that I did, because of the tree farm that I had, I had like a lot of just leaves that I've just collected. Because we're not using a lot. Basically what you want to do, just like place a torch on these outside fences right here. And that way it gives some lighting and all that. Just place a torch on each individual fence, like outside of the bridge. And in a minute, yeah, then we're gonna go in with these oak leaves, or any leaves, or whatever leaves that you have on you, and just like go across like this. Oh no. And then just fill in these areas right here. Just fill them in with your leaves or whatever. I mean, at this point, you can like just build it like you already have. But I wanted to add like a little greenery, and I just wanted to use like what I had. Or whatever you have. You just put one on each end. I mean, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but like, one of the problems I was having when I was building this in my world, mobs were coming across it. I mean, if you're wanting to make this yourself, like, you might want to like build like the infrastructure of the bridge, like, or this part out of like slabs instead of full blocks. That way it just keeps mobs from spawning and all that. And a trick you can do, like if you want to keep mobs out of certain areas, or even like a bridge, like if you have the materials, or if you found them like in a mine shaft, like put some like cart rails like across here, and for some reason mobs won't cross them. But if you're just wanting like a quick and easy thing, if you have the materials for it, like you can use oak fence gates or dark oak fence gates. Yeah, but the thing I forgot, or do I remember how I made this, but I'm trying to remember entirely, because like you just want to do the same thing on this side with the leaves that we did with the other side, and fill it in. Got that. And yeah, I think what I did, like on these middle parts, you want to make on these middle fences that we made, you want them to be at least too high, or you can keep it the way it is, and like, but then the leaves will be about head height, which that would be just as good, but like just for sake of like trying to keep things like how they were in my survival. Like you want the middle fence gates to be about too high, and you just go with these leaves again, and you can place them on top of here and do it. Pretty sure that's how I did it. Pretty sure. And just fill it in like this, I guess, and go all the way in. Fill it like we did the ends. Well, I forgot to fill that in, which we'll do in a minute. Well, like, basically you're making like a little canopy, which I feel was cool. Like, adds a little greenery. Like, after like how I did it with like my little starter house, when I added those leaves, like, kind of got me into like adding some plant life to it, like actually giving life to the build and all that. Like, unlike that, that just was like death. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, and pretty much sure should be done. But if another little tweak you can do, like if you don't want to, that's fine. Because at this point, we're pretty much done. But just for the sake of like filling in holes, like here, you can like make it go across, like on these mid pillars. And that's pretty much it. Well, actually, I forgot one part, but I don't think doing for the sake of time and everything. That actually looks really good. Well, the thing that I was gonna show, but I'm not sure now. Like I had basically made like a little arc going from here to there with cobblestone. Like you can do that if you don't want to. That's entirely up to you. The thing I want to try and do is like maybe put some stairs right here to make them look like brackets. Maybe. Actually, I like that. Don't need that. No. Some slabs going across here. Or if you're wanting to make an arc, like it's kind of easy. Like really, so if you're wanting to like kind of make like a little arc, which I'm about to attempt, like a bridge arc, do this, then go down this way. But you want to make sure the blocks are kind of like even numbered. Like just you can completely skip this part if you want, but I just want to see how it looks. To be honest, and like, I may take it off or that. Yeah, that's a little too much. I'm just gonna skip this part. You know, sometimes more is less and less is more, depending on the situation, depending on the build. Like, like this build. Like, because this is like the main build I've been looking forward to. I just decided to hop in here and see what I could do. Like, this is not gonna be what the tower in my world will look like. Because basically, I want to keep like the look of the mountain that was already there. So I replaced everything with like deep slate stone, and it kind of looks really cool. It automatically makes me think of like uh, Darth Vader's like palace on Mustafar. But that this is going. The one I build in my world will be very downgraded. But like, let's go back over here to our current build. I'm even more happy with this than the one that I built in my world. But I'm kind of tempted to add, just to show you for argument's sake, to make the art that I made in the one in the bridge in my world. I want to go out a few. Just go out a few blocks. Like, I'm just gonna do 3 right now, but then you just add an upside down stair. That's not upside down. You just add an upside down stair like that, and then you just go back like 2 more blocks with like whatever material you're using. You just go back in with another upside down stair. Actually, I think that's a little too close. But yeah, so see, it already gives like kind of this curved look to it. And just continue that. Continue that, or just like continue like the material like going down. Yeah, it actually looks cool. Probably what we can do, or I think I already tried. Come on, upside down stair, work with me. I mean, that looks kind of cool, but like, yeah, I already tried this. But yeah, like if you're wanting to like make kind of like a curved look to it, or even like without the beams, like I did in my world, that's pretty much how I did it. So I went out a few more blocks, go out at least about 3 to 4 blocks, and add the upside down stair, and then that's not what I wanted. And then you do this, and then you just repeat kind of the same process as we did a while ago. Actually, no. Yeah, well, this isn't exact. I'm pretty sure I went a few more out than this. Pretty sure I went out at least like 5 blocks. But really, just like you take your cobblestone, go about like out like so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then add a stair like right there, and then pretty much like kind of subtract from all of that. So 5 and 4, and you want to go out at least like 3 blocks, with 3 blocks to 4 block, and then go in with an upside down stair. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. And then just like kind of like make things kind of uniform. Do this, and you kind of get that look to it, and just you can like continue with stone block if you wish, or you don't even have to add this. Like kind of the beauty of Minecraft, or even creative, like you can build whatever you want. And like, actually that's not exactly how it was in my world, I remember now, but But I was just for like the sake of like showing y'all, wanted to show you how I did these parts that are like in my main world. But to be honest, I really love just like the dark oak just going all the way down. It feels more organic that way than just having like these supports right here. Kind of the point of this was like to recreate it, just to show y'all like kind of have how to. But I like the aesthetic of this version better than the one in my world. But like if you're wanting like the supports, like the ones I just made, pretty much do exactly what I just did. Like go out about 4 to 5 blocks out and put an upside down stair and just like kind of the pattern like 5, then 4 and 3, and just like add upside down stair at the end of each one, and should give like almost curved. I'm kind of tempted to take out some of these blocks right here, but like I don't really want to take away from like the look of like kind of like this wrapped look of like this little cliff like going up, like because I really love that. And not in creative, but like another kind of build. So like I'm gonna work on getting like some wheat and probably like put like a wheat field right here, because I really like the look of this like field, just like kind of like uh how it curves up into this little hill, into the mountain, and with everything like right here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and sticking around this long. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, like leave a like, and if there are other builds you'd like me to try and do, like leave them in the comments. And if you don't want to miss out on any more build episodes or my other series, like hit that subscribe button. But until next time, have a good day, have a good night, and stay safe.